Welcome back to the channel. Somewhere in time, I was a reactor, a stranger in a strange land. Wasted years on platforms filled with censorship, propaganda, and control. Telling the world opinions are like buttholes. You've got one and they stink. They're only for fun, but it doesn't matter. The warnings keep raining down on the channel. And just like track 2 for today, I get a little deja vu because they say, hey, never look at the science for real. Don't look at the lawsuits. Only believe what the authoritarian control system tells you. Well, that just keeps me a stranger in a strange land. That's for sure. Some of the lyrics hit a little close to home. I was playing, but I'm not playing. I mean, the channel really got another warning today. Because, you really got to be careful. Turns out a song could say something, but if you say it at the same time going, I wonder, could that be true? Yeah, no. Don't wonder out loud if something could be true. Just take the consequences. Roll over. Kiss your ass goodbye. It appears a lot of us are going to be strangers in a strange land. And I got ice. Went away. Ooh, hey, hi. How you doing? Yeah, so I don't remember the song very much at all. Obviously, I've just in case you're catching this is the first reaction. There's a bunch more. I went through the whole album. This is the last Maiden song album I listened to in its entirety. And there, on a side note, I should have changed a few of them, but honestly, the most favorite stuff is back there. But I was thinking, I don't have any Iron Maiden albums left. But I was going through crap because I'm helping my dad transition to, the golden years. And I found, ironically enough, I thought this was a tape. I think I've talked about wearing this tape out when it turns out it's an album. It's in pristine condition, which I can't believe. And check this out. Anthrax, NFL. Ace Frehley, Stranger in a Strange Land. Kicks, Midnight Dynamite. Malice, Sinister Double. Manowar, Black Wind, Fire and Steel. Overkill, Wrecking Crew. Raven, The Savage and the Hungry. Sabotage, Hall of the Mountain King is on here. Apocalyptic City from Testament. And then All You Need Is Rock and Roll from White Lion. White Lion, Ace Frehley, and Kicks, I might have skipped over those. But I used to kind of wanted to... sorry, I just had to, let's go back a little bit here. Now, hook it up, making myself a stranger in this strange land, too. I don't know if anybody heard Kirk Hammett. I don't know if this was recent or not, but was saying something about guitar solos unless you play, and I don't. I mean, I was in a band, but I sucked. I admit it. I'm fucking right up front about that shit. I just had the will to make it come true. Did I deserve it? I don't know. I willed it into being, but, didn't have enough will to keep it together. Point being, not everybody succeeds. The fuck was my point? Oh, yeah, the soloing. I don't know. I can't. I lose myself when I admit and throw myself on the altar of sacrifice. But the problem is I want to do that because I'm not trying to humbly pretend, oh, this is so good, but I could whip it. I can't, right? But even as an average everyday listener, the right solo, the right riff, the right drum fill. I mean, I remember, and I hate Lars now. I mean, I've apologized to the universe and tried to take a higher road on that, but, not really. Not my guy. And even I, take a look to the sky just before you die. That whole moment, right? I mean, it's like South Park in Imagination Land. But some of these moments define periods of time. You vicariously live through them and shit. And I was kind of insulted once again by bands that, I thought were just incredible, going, nobody cares. Well, no. Someone telling you that nobody cares. There are dudes listening to the same solo every 4 or 5 days for 50 years because they can't get enough of it. They can't play it, but those chords strike a chord deep down. For me, it's like all the, when that perfect kind of bass moment pops out and takes front and center. It's cool that it remains, an instrument in the backbeat for the majority of the time. I'm okay with that. If I was a guitar solo guy, I get everything I want. I'm a kind of a bass solo guy. I mean, as always, this is up there in the top of the top bass players that I think exist. But just from a recognizable riff writing, just a badass shit, man. The bass pops. Ain't just another member of the band. It just sticks out when it has to. I like that. I've got to believe other people like that too. Kirk, it doesn't matter. You'll never see it and they'll never find out. But come on. Which one of you told us fucking metal was dead too? Because should we look at how many actual metal bands, underground, everything, every genre is still touring and playing right now today? Selling tickets, merch, the whole fucking kit and caboodle? Stop letting the industry musicians, stop letting the industry say anything to you. Stop. Fuck yeah, give your fans service and people, because there's people who just love and adore you. Don't put them on too high of a pedestal, of course. They're still humans, but you know what I'm saying. And if you don't, then damn, this is the wrong channel for you. And to be fair, even though I think endings go on and on and on and on and on and on, I understand that if you've got, a complicated arrangement, right? You've got two different, verse riffs. You've got a bridge. You got a pre-chorus. You got you got some fade at the end. You're gonna work it. You're gonna tack on a little extra. It took a while to get there. You might as well enjoy that ending too. So my opinions don't matter. Of course, they never have. The platform, unfortunately, would like only their opinions to matter. I think they take themselves a lot more seriously than I might take myself. But, that's that whole, I just feel like I'm suffering from deja vu. I've been here before, Webby got me now, and Burden got me back then, and the same thing both times. And I, in the entire history of this channel, do not recall ever doling out a single piece of medical advice. My goodness, if you're looking to me for those answers, you need more help than this channel can provide. But once again, like I said, it's just deja vu over and over and over again until you silence all the dissonant voices and only what rings out is the approved message. It's taken a long time. I mean, I pushed play. I didn't get lost at all. It just took too long to get there. So let's try that once again. I'm enjoying this better than last time. So, God, there's only like 2 tracks that were. Oddly enough, this part of this song stuck with me my whole life. But I didn't really remember the beginning music much. Putting it all together now after all these years, I like this tune a lot. So, yeah, I would say really I just, I not even struggle, right? It's not like they're not good. Or just that you hit that wall, right? You're like, I could have used something different, this, that, or the other, right? You don't hate on it because, okay, I might have once, but now, that's dumb. That was dumb. Dumb. But I think I've beaten that dead horse enough. Feel like I've been here before. 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 I rewrote it. And I just say deja vu. And fuck this one up. Yeah. Really.
Have you ever talked to someone and you feel you know what's coming next? It feels pretty right.
Yeah, Dad don't like that. Yeah, you know, unfortunately, we've hit that horizon line where everything is easily anticipated, and there's a very little deep thought coming anymore. So, yeah, unfortunately, it's got a lot of lyrical content that I can apply to my life personally, and weirdly enough, it resonates how you would do that. I don't think it applies that way to you, or you, or even you, that hater way in the back. It's not you. It's just me. Me, myself, and I. On these three, I rant and rely.
You know what's coming next. It feels pretty right. 'Cause you know that you're bad, and you feel that the fun that this time is surreal. 'Cause you know when you feel deja-vu.
Oh, yeah.
Feel like I've been here before. Feel like I've been here before. Feel like I've been here before. Feel like I've been here before.
Let's just get it done.
My son, ask for thyself another kingdom, for that which I leave is too small for thee.
I guess it's fair to say that the Gallop, they just got that better than almost anyone. If you're an Iron Maiden fan. You know, it's a personal opinion, but I don't think I'm alone on that one. Still for shits and giggles, but yeah, I mean, really got that whole Gallop thing down. No matter how that intro, that was really cool. I just realized I should open my eyes. Very cool and very domable back of the busable type thing. Like, so yeah, I really enjoyed that. And honestly, I was just thinking about it as I was kind of drifting there for a second, listening, and I was like, man, that would have made that flight a whole lot better. Instead of sitting on the boys for 3 hours straight, not being able to move because it's just a nice, cute couple, and it seemed inappropriate. You know, would have been nice if it was a flying bus with a smoking lounge. Sorry, a little traumatic. I don't really enjoy flying at all. At all. That's right. It sucked.
Now to the east, in a part of ancient Greece, in an ancient land called Macedonia, was born a son to Philip the Master. The legend is named was Alexander. At the age of 19, he became the Macedon king, and he swore to free all of Asia Minor. By the 18th sea, in 334 BC, he utterly beat the armies of Persia. Alexander the Great, his name struck fear into hearts of men. Alexander the Great became a legend once more to men. King Darius the Third defeated Great Persia. The Scythians fell, but the river could get it. Then he did go to the Macedon king as well, and he founded the city called Alexandria. By the time this river, he met King Darius again and crushed him again. And the battle of Arbela, ancient Babylon, and soon some treasures he found. To Persepolis, the capital of Persia, Alexander the Great, his name struck fear.
I'm sorry, I gotta go back a bit. We were just watching something crazy because, where's the duck? There you are. I'm telling them. We were just watching something about ancient Babylonian and Sumerian and the possibilities of bloodlines existing since those times to this very day and wielding influence because of it. We strapped on the hat, right? Yes, no, we strapped on the hat. So, I mean, what do I know? I just thought it was fun. It was better than the fiction or, docu-truth that everything else I see. So I was like, no, that's cool. Let's see. What do I got to say? Interesting. And then,
The capital of Persia,
interesting.
Alexander the Great, his name struck fear into hearts of men. Alexander the Great became a god amongst mortal men.
this riff. It's cool. Bullshit, Kirk Hammett. Fuck him. I don't mean no disrespect. Yes, I do. That's a bullshit. I'm going to have to double check if that's what really I saw. That's a bullshit statement. I can't remember this from anything. And that is cool and the build up to the solo alone and the whole thing. How is that not part of the coolness of it? Especially when if your messaging is all over the place, like some bands, you know what I mean? Obviously, there's going to be people just dig the music. But I'm just saying, that's just so cool. This is a good track here. I think I will have to, add this back into the collection, obviously. I'm sure that was the takeaway after the second reaction, but, It's a good driving song, too. Bullshit. We'll do it one more time. So here, I guess my argument is I can't just let it go. That doesn't get more than just me in the pit of the stomach. Those little pauses, that little stuff that come out of nowhere. I mean, I got to go back a year, but I mean, the roller coaster journey that is music, right? Grabbing you by the boo-boo, shaking you around, picking you up, letting you down. Fuck, sometimes even leaving you off unresolved. Like just, fuck you. I'm not finishing the note. Fuck you. Linger on it for as long as your internal organs let you. It can't just be me. And this is why I think sometimes the artist should just make their contribution and just admit that their opinions are for entertainment. That's all. Fuck, you can still have it. But you got to be able to argue. You got to be able to push back against some bullshit like that. Because there is no way I'm the only person that gets that gets hit that way. too, even though it kind of just come out of, kind of just backhands you, but still. Come here.
Virgin king around a chariot yoke, and Alexander cut the garden knot.
Yeah.
And legend said that who would tie the knot, he would become the master of Asia. Hellenism, he went far and wide. The Macedonian learned at nine. The culture was a Western way of life. He paved the way for Christianity. The Bible we read marching side by side. Alexander's army line by line. They wouldn't follow him to India. Tired of the combat, pain and the glory. Alexander the Great. His days struck near into hearts of men. Alexander the Great. He died of fever in Babylon.
That's cool. Even that's good. All right. Wow. Somewhere in time, that's the end of the whole thing, and I won't sell a single album by reflecting upon it, but I will say this was well worth the time and effort. I was mistaken, and with only 2 tracks to reflect upon going, I don't know, and maybe I wasn't even in the mood. Now, the way the whole album ended there, that track was that Alexander the Great, that was fire. It's been probably since high school, right? It probably been since 86 since I heard that track. I stand by my indignation towards Metallica's guitarist, because I don't believe, if I read that correctly, I think he's full of shit. And I would finish with this idea. I was taking a trip with my old man, and I listen to all this old-timey music because that's what he likes. And every now and then, a Les Paul track would come on. And I'm not saying I really even thought it was all that great. But I leaned in and I listened, because all I knew about was some legend and bullshit and ideas and knockoff guitars now by, what's their knockoff brand? I can't think of it right now. Point is, it all started back with a dude and actual music and other stuff. And there's, I think, even regular nobodies who, I would align myself with at front and center. This regular nobody still thinks that I could learn something. And I don't think everybody's ready to just be zombie consumer and tell me what to think. That's right. Let's destroy solos again like we did in alternative. And then, in fact, we'll embrace suicidal artists instead because that's somehow better reflective of the times we live in. Come on. You couldn't get rid of this shit back then. You're not going to get rid of it now because someone's going to pick up a guitar and he's going to want to play better than someone else. Someone else is going to want to hear someone who's trying to play better than someone else. And none of us are going to give a rat's ass if AI and a robot guitarist do it ever. Because, see, it's not about the consumption. I think it's about the real life goals of accomplishing something and showing that, I paid my dues. I was a stranger in strange land, and I was feeling all kinds of deja vu about problems I might have in this world. But the problem is, that didn't fulfill me, so I lifted myself up by my bootstraps, emulated Alexander the Great, and conquered what I could conquer. That seems like an appropriate ending for all we went through. Till next time.